In Japan's Ibaraki Prefecture, the local government has a standing offer for its residents. If you spot an undocumented foreign worker and report them to the authorities, you receive a 50,000 yen reward, about $330. Ibaraki has institutionalized this bounty, turning citizen reporting into an official arm of its immigration enforcement. The target of this reward system is a specific group, the estimated 80,000 people currently overstaying their visas inside the country. But there is an immediate friction here. At the exact same time local governments are paying to root out undocumented immigrants, Japan is bringing in legal foreign labor at record levels, hitting 2.04 million workers in 2023. That recent influx still isn't enough to stop the real crisis approaching the country. By the year 2030, Japan's labor shortage is projected to reach 6.44 million missing workers. Japan is spending actual capital to pursue a population of 80,000 visa overstayers, while its broader economy prepares for a labor deficit 80 times larger. A nation facing an existential threat from an evaporating workforce is actively dedicating actual time and taxpayer resources to expel the labor pool already living and working inside its borders. To see how this plays out on the ground, we have to look at local economies. The manufacturing hubs of Aichi, Osaka, and Kanagawa are currently struggling with severe staffing shortages. Further north, the agricultural sector in Gunma, Tochigi, and Ibaraki is critically understaffed, placing immediate strain on domestic food production. Notice that last one. Ibaraki Prefecture, the exact same region struggling to keep its farms staffed, is the one paying its citizens 50,000 yen to deport capable workers. Across rural Japan, the nursing care sector is devastated by the lack of human capital, meaning facilities are deploying robotic surrogates to interact with elderly residents. Local industries are quite literally starving for staff, making the regional policies incentivizing worker removal completely detached from economic reality. Despite this, Tokyo has doubled down on strict population control. In 2023, the government passed a revised Immigration Control Act. This new law created an aggressive removal mechanism. It legally capped a migrant's ability to appeal their deportation at exactly 2 attempts, rapidly accelerating how fast authorities can physically expel visa overstayers. Yet in the very same breath, sheer desperation forced the government to expand its legal specified skilled worker visa cap to 820,000. This contradictory balancing act is failing socially, sparking significant domestic pushback. Citizens are actively taking to the streets to protest the punitive nature of these new immigration laws. Tokyo is attempting a highly surgical approach, trying to treat human beings as tightly regulated, disposable numerical inputs rather than an organic, desperately needed workforce. Japan is not the only developed nation facing a demographic winter, but other countries are managing the crisis by building frictionless immigration systems. Canada uses a targeted algorithm designed to match incoming foreign workers directly to specific regional sector needs, ensuring talent goes exactly where local industries demand it. Germany relies on a points-based system with built-in flexibility, legally allowing incoming workers up to 6 months inside the country simply to secure a job. Japan's system operates in stark contrast. Visas here are heavily employer-dependent. If a worker arrives and faces abuse or poor conditions, they cannot legally or easily switch employers. When workers inevitably flee bad situations to find better jobs, they lose their legal status. Japan's rigid framework actively creates the very undocumented workers it is paying its citizens to report. With the 2030 deadline looming, Japan has to make a choice. Will its obsession with strict immigration enforcement ultimately destroy its economic future?